Hello everyone, my name is Paul Stamayoi and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 427, Archen. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? In this episode's topic, there is no topic, so if you'd like to recommend me one, as long as your name and the topic are not too sexual or too inappropriate, then yeah. After I've approved it, I'll make sure to use it in a future episode, and I'll make sure to credit you in that episode and in the description of that episode. So, just comment on one of my stuff, or message me, or do something that you'll see. I'll see your recommendation, and then I'll see. It's all going to be approved. So right away, I almost completely forgot to say. Um, so the whole reason yesterday why I wasn't able to get much done on the whole Pokédex progress thing is because if you don't already know, on Saturdays I do clean my room and all that. So that takes about 2 hours. So that's why I didn't get as much time as I usually would. But today I should definitely, unless something else happens, which I doubt it, but we'll see. But yeah, so I guess I'll stay silent for now until I can think of something else to talk about. Oh yeah, it's kind of funny actually. The way Archen is designed, how it's like normally the normal color would be blue on like the tail and then the back of its head. It's funny when it's like shiny, it is green in those parts, but it reminds me of like how in Pokemon, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, depending on what version you were playing, your headband, I believe, or I think your clothing in general, yeah, I think your clothing, something on your clothing, like whether it's a headband or it's the actual, all the clothes, they're actually, for the boy character at least, were like all, if we playing Emerald, it would be all green, if it was Sapphire, it'd be all blue, and if it was Ruby, it'd be all red. Which was pretty funny, because it's like Archen, except it's like normal colors, like, oh, I love Pokemon Sapphire. And then the shiny is like, oh, I love Pokemon Emerald. It's kind of like that. It just reminds me of like the Ninja Turtles or something, kind of, as well. It's kind of funny. But, yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. So anyway, I'm going to go back to being solid for now. Oh yeah, right away, I know I haven't even like gotten to the point in Pokemon Moon, and I haven't played Pokemon Ultra Sun yet. But I've already watched the, Let's Plays, and I'm gonna straight away say my favorite trial person is pretty much like the gym leaders, except it's like trials and stuff, and you get stamps instead of badges. If you haven't played or seen Generation 7 Pokemon. But, yeah, so I would definitely say right away my favorite has to be Acerola. Acerola or Acerola? It's gotta be Acerola. Yeah, but anyway, I love her so much because, I mean, her trial is cool and all that, she's a ghost type trainer. But I just have a soft spot for, like, the little kitty face where it's like, if you ever, like, try to type, like, a happy face, it's like the two, I think it's called a colon. It's like a period on top of a period, and then you do like the capital D, and that's like a happy face. So usually what I like to do is like I do the colon, period on top of the period, if that's what it's called, and then I do the number 3, and that pretty much is like a cat face, a cute face. And that's what Acerola, like, her face is like almost all the time, which I think is absolutely adorable. So that's why I love that. It's going to definitely be my favorite one in both games, just because of the way it looks. It's just so awesome. I really love it. So yeah, if you're ever wondering, and I guess if I'm going to go for like an Elite Four member, for Pokemon Moon, because I'm pretty sure I remember who exactly the Elite Four ones, and of course I know who the champion is too. I don't know. I think definitely. Okay, how about this? Pokemon Moon, I would definitely say out of the favorite from the Elite Four or the champion. I've got to say the champion because Kukui, he's the first freaking professor who's pulling off that no shirt lab coat. That looks too sexy. Like honestly, it's crazy. It's too good. But anyway, so that's what I love of the Pokemon League out of the Elite Four, the champion. That's got it. Kukui's got to win for that because he's the freaking professor. And he's the champion too. Look at it. Look at him go. It's crazy. And he has had so many adventures like back in Kanto and stuff. He even took on Lance, which if you read the dialogue, and all that during like the Pokemon League or towards the end or somewhere in the game. He mentions that he's like, oh, I remember that dragon type master back in Kanto. And pretty much he was like saying, he was being specific and pretty much saying it was Lance because he was talking about like the cape and everything like that. But yeah, it was interesting because he actually was, fought, used to be like a trainer, I guess, that traveled to Kanto and all that. I don't know if he traveled to other regions, but he's such a cool professor. Like I said, the other professors are really cool too, but he pulls off the freaking no shirt thing with the freaking coat. It's absolutely sexy, 100%. Oh my gosh. Too funny, but anyways, when it comes to Ultra Sun, out of the ones in the Pokemon League, of course, it's gotta go to, I can't say Acerola because I already put that as the, what the ones I love the trial ones, so it's gotta go to, what's her name? The golf girl. What's her freaking name? I don't think her name is Karen, it's like, is it Callan? No, that's like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I really don't remember her name. Let me try to go through the alphabet. Hold on. Yeah, I really don't remember her name, but you know who I'm talking about. The one who's the flying type Elite Four member. She's pretty much, her dad is the owner of the Pokemon Resort, or whatever it's called, the resort, the big hotel. And she's the golfer, and she's the flying type one. I just forget her name. I don't remember her freaking name. But she's like, honestly, she's so cool looking. With the way she like is like trying to be like a bird kind of, and just when she squats down with the golf club, it looks really cool. It looks really epic for some reason. But she's like one of the most interesting ones, I would say, one of my favorites. So right away, like I said, because I've seen those in Let's Plays, I already know what exactly they're gonna be. So that's why I said those are my favorites. So, well, I don't think it's fair to say Acerola for both.